Well, welcome everyone to the Healthy Lifestyle Call, coming to you from Greensboro, North Carolina, and Halifax, Virginia, with your hosts, Pat Lowe and Cheryl Church, and the North Carolina, Virginia 10 family. We want to welcome you tonight to Nature's Pharmacy with our all-natural 10 vitamin sprays. Tonight, we will be featuring Pat Benfield as our leader from Hickory, North Carolina, and her team as our co-host. Pat Benfield, would you please introduce your team member who is doing the company overview tonight?
Yes, I will, Pat. Do you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine. Thanks, Pat.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm introducing Crystal Podger, who is my daughter and a partner in our previous business. And she has started in 10 in March, and I'm really excited that she's on board with us. And so, Crystal, would you share with us a short company overview and tell us about Team Effort Network?
Yes, I will. Like Pat said, I joined in March of this year, and the reason I wanted to join was to have better health and a lifestyle as well as better wealth. Mel and Amy Gill established the parent company, Team Effort International, in 2002. And they decided recently, in the past year, which 10 was created and launched in February 2014, to create the company Team Effort Network. They did this out of personal need, that the sprays were developed, and it was due to the health of one of their children who they found had a vitamin D deficiency. This company is USA-based, and it's expanding worldwide. It's currently in Dubai, Mexico, the UK, and Philippines, and coming soon to Canada and Japan. They just celebrated 25 years of full-time success in the network marketing industry, and they've built teams of over 300,000. Amy and Mel are both very passionate about this industry for what their accomplishments have created for so many people across the globe. And 10 is a company built for distributors by distributors with a commitment to make a difference. And that's one of the things that really appealed to me and I love about the company, and it's committed to make a difference. Back to you, Pat.
Thanks, Crystal. Great overview. Thank you so much for stepping up tonight. What a pleasure. And next up tonight is our lovely co-host, Miss Pat Benfield, leader from the Hickory Group. Pat will be telling us why 10 sprays are revolutionary and about our 10 sprays. Go ahead, Pat, and take it away.
Thank you. Why is 10 molecular sprays so revolutionary in the health and wellness industry? Well, let me just tell you. When 10's patented intraoral sprays are sprayed inside the cheeks of your mouth, you absorb 98% of the nutrients directly into the bloodstream by way of the jugular vein, and within 3 seconds is distributing blood and the nutrients it's carrying to all of our major organs and body parts. In a study on the bioavailability of nutrients, Dr. Srinivasan said, when referring to tablets, good quality is associated with the ability to disintegrate and dissolve. In the case of our spray vitamins, the active components are already in solution or suspension. In other words, the nutrients are already dissolved and just waiting to be absorbed in your system. This rapid absorption process bypasses the hostile environment of the enzyme actions of the digestive tract and the detoxification system of the liver, allowing our body, of course, to receive the high amount of nutrients within a few seconds. Our products are pure, greatly reducing the risk of nausea and allergic reactions. They do not contain artificial flavors, colors, fillers, binders, or adhesives that most supplements and pills do. They're gluten-free and they're vegan-friendly. We have taken great care to create excellence by using only the highest quality ingredients, such as the methyl form of B12 and the natural form of D3. Bypassing the first pass metabolism functions cuts down on the extra wear and tear on our stomach, intestines, and liver, and using pure, high-quality ingredients makes Ten's nutrients safe for adults, children, the elderly, and those suffering with digestive disorders such as your irritable bowel syndrome, hiatal hernias, diverticulitis. Now, what are these 5 high-profile sprays? D-Power contains the most natural and effective form of vitamin D3 that is easily assimilated in the body and is converted into an active form of D when it interacts with the cholesterol, especially the LDL. New research suggests that every cell in your body has vitamin D receptors, and scientists have uncovered over 2,000 different genes that are regulated by vitamin D to help the body fight against diseases. By the way, for people who are not real sure what genes are, they are the core fiber of your DNA. So that means that almost everything in your body relies on vitamin D. It has shown that in recent studies to help promote immune health, help support healthy heart function, help muscle function, bone health, and skin health. There are over 5,000 studies that show a clear connection of vitamin D deficiency to the rise of more than 100 diseases in the past 50 years, including some of the big ones like cancer, diabetes, osteoporosis, multiple sclerosis, obesity, heart, Alzheimer's, and a thought to be extinct for the last 80 years, for goodness sakes, rickets. 9 out of 10 people worldwide are vitamin D deficient. How do you know if you're vitamin D deficient? Sore bones are an indication. Of course, you can have blood tests done, and you should, but an easy self-test to determine if you are vitamin D deficient is to press hard on your bones. If they're sore, then you're deficient. If you press hard on your sternum or your shin bones, and if they hurt, then you are more severely deficient. Who's at risk? Women who are pregnant, breastfed babies, people who live north of the line extending from Los Angeles to Atlanta, people who are overweight, dark-skinned, elderly, someone who has major disease, a recent surgery, or illness. Research on vitamin D has accelerated and says the single best thing that we can do for our health to feel better and to get and stay healthy is to take vitamin D. B-Boost, which is an awesome spray, consists of B3, B6, and B12. 10 uses the active form or the methyl form of B12 compared to the standard health food store pharmacy brand cyanide cobalamin form. And what's the difference? The cyanide cobalamin is synthetic and contains a cyanide molecule that is toxic and has to be removed by our liver using our body's supply of glutathione. The methylcobalamin is the form that we use in our spray and is natural, better absorbed, retained in higher amounts, and primarily used in your liver, brain, and nervous system without wear and tear on the liver. And for those of you, are you at risk for vitamin D deficiency? If you take antacids, antibiotics, nicotine, have had bariatric treatments and surgeries, take some type of diabetic medicine, over the age of 50, consume alcohol daily, are vegetarians, are a woman, suffer from insomnia, or have a proton pump inhibitors or H2 blockers. Our B-Boost helps to convert carbohydrates into glucose, giving us energy. It helps to regulate our nervous system, reducing depression, making us more calm and relaxed, and improving our sleep by promoting brain health, curbs and improves unhealthy cholesterol levels, protects against stroke and high blood pressure, promoting heart health, and provides cell reproduction for healthy skin, hair, and nails. And it helps prevent cancer, including breast, colon, lung, and prostate cancer. Cell Energy, which is our newest addition to our 5 sprays, is the world's first cellular energy spray. It has glutathione, which is the superhero of all antioxidants, along with resveratrol, alpha-lipoic acid, and natural caffeine. The glutathione is the most important molecule that you need to stay healthy and prevent disease. It is a triple threat to the toxins by neutralizing free radicals, enhancing the immune system, and detoxifying the liver. It's the secret to preventing aging, cancer, heart disease, dementia, and more, and is necessary to treat everything from autism, Alzheimer's disease, to cancer and infertility. Resveratrol slows the aging process down. It improves heart health by opening the arteries and reducing blood pressure, and it slows down cell damage and the progression of degenerative diseases, along with improving organs such as your eyes, skin, teeth, and gum health. Alpha acid is one of the good fatty acids produced in every one of our cells and is both water and fat soluble. One of its main functions is to help convert glucose into energy, and it is a powerful antioxidant that combats free radicals, which may cause heart and liver disease, cancer, cell aging, and many other conditions. It also contains natural caffeine, which has a high level of chlorogenic acid, which benefits the heart, combats against diabetes, and promotes weight loss, and, among many other things. Now, I'm going to turn it over to my best friend and colleague, Juanita, to talk with us about the Slim and the Super 10.
Well, I want to tell you about the Slim because the Slim is one thing that has been very important to me. Using the Slim, I have lost over 30 pounds, and I am just so excited about that. I had tried all of the ingredients that's in our Slim individually and saw very little results from that. But when they were combined into one easy-to-use spray, it was just amazing what it did. The ingredients are the green coffee extract, the African mango, the Garcinia cambogia, and the green tea extract, and the Caralluma fimbriata. And all of those put together with some ionic minerals in a synergetic formula for us to use has just been absolutely awesome. Some people spray theirs in the morning, some in the evening. I prefer to do my sprays right before I have a heavy meal that has some fat in it so that all of these ingredients can work together to block that fat absorption. And it is just an absolutely wonderful spray that we have here. Some of the benefits from the spray, from the 10 spray, is it burns unwanted fat and decreases belly fat, and that was the hardest thing to get rid of. It's a natural metabolic booster. It regulates the thyroid production. It improves your memory. It's an antioxidant, and it's an appetite suppressant, and it also has anti-cancer properties. And this is just an absolutely wonderful spray that we have here for those of us that are looking to lose those pounds, be they a few or a lot. And then our Super 10 spray is just really, really something else. It's a powerful blend of 10, now listen to that, 10 superfoods. It's an antioxidant. It has minerals and nutrients for optimal health, and it's a perfect formula for some of the world's most beneficial health and wellness ingredients to help enhance vitality, immunity, and mental clarity. And some of the major properties or ingredients that are in our Super 10 are the aloe vera. And I think there's over 200 different properties there that just make such a difference. And it's used for diabetes, asthma, epilepsy, all that kind of thing. The maki berry, the goji berry, the aki berry, the ionic minerals, and just on and on and on with the different things that are in our Super 10. Now, to me, the best way for me to understand what Super 10 does for you in your body is how many of you think that you get toxins during the day? Just think about that. You know, all you have to do is you wear glasses, or you know someone that wears glasses, is look at those glasses at the end of the day and see just what all they are covered with. And if you can imagine that your glasses have all those toxins and dust and dirt and everything on them, just imagine what you're intaking. And all of that is toxins. And with our Super 10, it comes along and really helps us get rid of that. I don't know whether any of you have ever noticed a car that was rusting from the different elements in the air and the different things that it had been through. But just as that car is rusting, that's kind of what the toxins do in our body. It just sort of rust us out. And so with the antioxidants that's in our Super 10, just think about that. It's helping us get rid of those and helping us to have a healthy body and a healthy lifestyle. Pat, we'll turn this back to you.
Thank you so much, ladies. Wow, wow, wow. What a fabulous job on the products. Thank you so much for sharing. And I tell you what, these sprays are making their mark, and they're doing people's bodies, they're just making them all over again. So isn't it wonderful to share the testimonials and everything about the 10 sprays? Thanks, Juanita. Great job on your weight loss, by the way. I know you're excited. Next up, we're going to do some testimonials. We want to know real live testimonials, just like Juanita just shared hers. We want to know and hear about what these sprays are doing for other people. Next up tonight, Pat B., would you like to introduce your next testimonial?
Let me ask, is Alex out there?
You may have to star 6 to unmute. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Hi. Well, Alex is a former student of mine. He was in my kindergarten class many years ago, and I have known him and his family for a long time and thought very highly of them, and I knew that his family had he had lost his mother to diabetes, and he takes care of his father. So I'm going to turn this over to Alex and let him tell his story.
Welcome, Alex.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
Fantastic.
Good. Well, first of all, I'd just like to say hello to everyone that's out there listening. I'm kind of new to this, so bear with me. But, you know, like Pat was saying, that my history goes back. I'm probably 4th generation diabetic. So I've lost, you know, a lot of family members due to the diabetes. As far as both sides of the family, my mother's side and my father's side suffer from this, you know, disease. And the same kind of medicine that I noticed my grandmother was taking, they was given to me. And over the course of time, the medicine has not changed. So I've been basically taking the same, and my brothers and my sisters, my first cousins, you know, they've been taking the same kind of medicine and insulin as well. I take oral medicine as well as 2 kinds of insulin, long-lasting and fast-acting insulin. You know, this disease has ravaged my family, you know,
wow.
You know, for a long period of time. And just recently I've had, I'm 45 years old, and just recently I've had 3 toes amputated due to diabetes, you know, the lack of control. And I said to myself, there's got to be something out there that's different, you know, something new on the market that kind of helps control besides the insulin and the medicine that I'm taking, because even though we get medicine from the pharmaceuticals is still having other effects and other damaging, issues to your body. It might cure one thing, but it's damaging other things. It's almost like putting my thing is it's almost like putting a Band-Aid over a bullet wound. It doesn't solve the problem. It kind of slows the problem, but it consists of starting other problems.
Right.
And Pat, and I was dealing with Pat and Crystal, her daughter, and they introduced us to the 10 spray. And I was telling my wife, I'm willing to try something, something new that works. But I'm trying to make it short, but when I was taking the 10 spray, I've been on it for about 90 days now. And even though I have not yet went to my doctor to get my lab results, or my blood panel to find out all that it really is helping me, I have noticed the decrease in my long-lasting insulin by taking the 10 sprays, which I've never had in a long time seen. Something other than give me another pill or take an insulin. So I've been, I'm sorry.
That's awesome, Alex. It just excites me to know that.
Yeah, so I've noticed really the increase because I was taking, if everybody know about insulin and the units, I was taking 50 units of the long-lasting, and I was taking throughout the day. Every time I eat something, I would have to take insulin to bring down my levels, my glucose level. Well, when I started spraying, I know before I started the 10 spray, I was taking an average of probably 35 to 45 units of the fast-acting insulin, because every time you eat, you have to take your glucose level because it's going to be spiked up, because of the food that you eat, the sugar intake that's in there. Well, I noticed, within a couple of weeks of taking the 10-10 sprays that, I'm like, wait a minute. I looked at my wife and I said, wait a minute, you know what? My insulin level is I don't have to take as much. I'm noticing my levels are usually spikes up to 300, to 350 or sometimes. And I noticed it start coming down gradually to like 200, 140, 150, and those levels like that. To the point where I noticed, keep taking the 10-10 spray, I was going almost days, unless I, get crazy eating some ice cream or something. We gotta fall sometimes, I was not taking the fast-acting insulin as much as often, and sometimes not at all, by taking the 10-10 spray. I'm like, well, maybe there is something to this,
Wow.
I was really impressed. I'm like, I told Crystal and I told Ms. Benfield, I said, you know what? This is something that I've noticed that is working in my body. I said, I have not been to the doctor to get my blood panel, but I'm seeing the decrease in my glucose level when I started this. And I said, there is something to this. So, my testimony is, do I see it working in my life? Yes, I have. And hearing other testimonials too, and seeing online that people are posting their blood levels and their doctors' blood panels and stuff showing in their lives, it's doing a decrease as well. So I'm a 100% right now endorsing, 10 spray, because I've seen in my own personal life the decrease in insulin level, and this might be something that that's breaking, in the world of medicine, not just for health reason, but in medicine period to help diabetics.
It really is, Alex. What a marvelous story. Thank you so much for sharing. This is a great time to bring in our PA. Melissa Honeybee, are you out there? And tell us what's going on here with Alex and these sprays.
Yes, Pat. I just need to, is Alex also on the Cell Energy as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. All right. So we know that with him taking the D sprays, which is our D power, that he's getting nutrition through all his tissues and his organs. And then we know that he's taking the D boost, which also functions through different organs and works on the nervous system, which causes neuropathy and tingling and all that for a diabetic. But one thing that Miss Juanita went over on the alpha-lipoic acid
it works for diabetics. And what happens is it regulates the insulin in the body, and it creates a balance in the system. And I think with what we just heard, he's getting that. And so what's happening is we are getting a balance in our system because we're putting the correct nutrients in with the best delivery system. And that's key, to every disease that's out there, because our body is made for natural products, and we've got the correct products to get out there to regulate not just the diabetes, but other symptoms and other ailments out there. So I'm so excited for you because I'm hoping that I heard that you had lost a couple of toes, so hopefully we won't have to worry about that any longer, and that you're right now able to restore what you've got going on and hopefully eliminate any more damage, and we can continue to get you on these sprays. I will ask Ms. Benfold after we hang up, maybe for you to three-way me, and I'm going to probably put you on a different regimen if you'll work with me so we can get a little bit more of your regulation going on that. Okay, Alex?
Right. And one more thing I want to reiterate, another thing that I know that the history of my family with diabetes, so I knew I needed to do something drastic. Before I had the Ken spray, I did have the gastric bypass surgery back in 2002 because I was weighing at 385, and when I had the gastric bypass surgery, I got down to 265. But anybody who knows or had gastric bypass surgery know that they, for the rest of their life, supplement to get the nutrition value of vitamin D and stuff like that. And I was taking bilingual pills that they'd give me all through the market and stuff like that. And I know one time that wasn't getting in my body, I wasn't getting enough. I was taking a lot amount of pills and stuff like that. And I do believe, like I said, I haven't had my panel, but I do believe that, because my energy level, all that stuff has been boosted up. All that has been, increased, that I know personally that I feel my body, that increased more so than any other supplement I've had, and with the vitamin D, I've noticed a change in my energy level as well,
Right.
So I'm very curious, and I'll come back again once I get my blood count work, I'll be happy to come back again and share that with you.
Alex, you just shared something with me that's very, very important. When you do have a gastric bypass, you cut out your absorption system. I don't know if you know that or not. So the only way for you to get nutrients absorbed is the way that you're doing it right now, which is a spray. That's probably why you're having such a phenomenal increase and things are changing for you so rapidly, is because your body was so deficient. It wasn't able to absorb naturally because of having that surgery. So I can see you coming onto a road of recovery really fast. So I'm really excited for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it is so great, Alex, and I hope that I know that these are working for you, and I hope that you'll share these with your family, cousins, sisters, brothers, whatever, there again, so we can help turn them around as well in their issues with the nutrition these sprays give you.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. All right, my friend. Great job, Alex, and what a pleasure. And, I met you over in Hickory, and I'm the one who asked you, can I spray you? And you said, absolutely. So now we got you going on. That is so great. And then working with Melissa and getting on a regimen, I'll tell you what, we'll just follow you right on through this thing, my friend.
Awesome.
Okay, my friend. Thank you for joining us again. Okay, next up tonight is Crystal Podger. Crystal, go ahead and give us your testimony. Tell us what the sprays have done for you.
Okay. I'm actually going to give two. I'm going to give a brief one regarding my daughter, something I noticed last weekend. She was going to speak tonight, but she is out going to the movies with some friends. But something I noticed that she wasn't aware of is Trinity was diagnosed with sports-induced asthma last winter. They were wanting to put her on albuterol, and I was not real keen on that. So she chose not to continue with the travel volleyball, which was very intense compared to what she was used to with school and recreational ball. However, this spring, after I started the sprays and my mother, Pat B., she was doing some research. She sent it to me to show me how the sprays help with asthma. So I put Trinity on the vitamin D and the B boost and the D power. And she played rec ball, no problem, because it started, she'd get some anxiety. After those whole episodes and getting diagnosed, she'd get stressed out. She'd start having some anxiety and stuff and start having an asthma attack.
Wow.
So through the spring, she didn't have any issues. This summer, she's not had any issues with the extreme heat. Then Sunday, we were at the beach, and she got stung severely by, they said, either a man-o-war or a sea wasp, jellyfish. She has tentacle marks around her right leg and her left ankle and foot. It's all up and down her legs. She come out of the water screaming, crying, trouble, breathing. We get her to calm down. I thought, well, this is going to be the true test. If she's going to have an asthma attack, this is going to be when it happens. Because It was miserably hot that day as well, and she did not have an asthma attack. Now, she didn't connect the two, but me as a mama and working with previous asthma patients, with my brain injury clients and counseling clients and anxiety disorders, she's not had any asthma problems at all since she's been on the vitamin sprays. So I'm right for that. So, myself, the biggest thing I've noticed is vitamin D, the D power. I was diagnosed with severe vitamin D deficiency approximately 4 years ago. I had severe aches and pains in the muscles and the bones, as well as headaches, and my doctor actually tested me. I had a female doctor that tested me and showed that I was D deficient. She put me on D. I would not take the prescription D because I saw the side effects. It took me several D vitamins to one I could take and not be sick on. I found one, and my levels came up a little bit in quote-unquote what the doctor considers normal. It was like 25, and then it was 30, and then it got up to like 52. But I was out of my vitamin D, and I had started the sprays. I had been off of them for 2 weeks, the vitamin D, and I noticed I started getting the muscle aches and pains again. Took my sprays, 2 weeks, saw my doctor, got my blood panel tested, and I had a 72 for my vitamin D level.
All right. Oh, that is awesome.
Yes.
Well, congratulations. I tell you what, it just goes to show you the sprays are working, my friend. Thank you so much for sharing, Crystal. Wonderful story. Next up tonight, Lori, are you out there? Tell us what the 10 sprays have done for you. You may have to star 6, Lori. Lori, are you still out there? Okay, somebody may have to 3-way Lori in. Maybe just drop the call. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move along. We'll get back to Lori here in just a moment. Melissa, any comments on what's been going on tonight with these different issues we've been speaking about? Just tell us what the sprays, the importance of the sprays, and about the issues we've discussed tonight. I know we've discussed a little bit. Just tell us your take on it.
I'd like to talk about Crystal's daughter, which I think that's awesome because asthma sometimes can hamper kids and not allow them to really live their life to the fullest. And I'm so glad that they chose to maybe not use the inhalers and go their natural route. As of evidence, it took me 4 months to be able to get off of my steroids and my inhalers that I've been on for 21 years. So that was a huge step for me. I'm glad that they chose the natural route. Now, this is another thing that, Crystal, you may want to do is, believe it or not, the Super 10 is so important to add to your daughter's regimen because that also works with the inflammation. So if the bronchial tubes do get inflamed and seasons will change and allergies, certain things may spike for her, but I know exercise-induced, you never know. She might get out there and run and her breath might get taken away just a little bit. So you might want to add that in. to her regimen, because it's real important to be able to keep those vitamins protected, plus also to work as an anti-inflammatory for her internal organs as well. But seriously, Pat, gosh, great testimonials. I mean, from Alex to Crystal, and we know Juanita's losing the weight, and we know that she's getting all her nutrients in her to lose that weight. And then now with her fibromyalgia calming down, we just know, the best nutrients in your body is what it's going to take to fight off diseases, because diseases are all deficiencies in our system. And that's, we name them different names, but they all come down to the same thing. They're all deficiencies in vitamins.
Absolutely, Melissa. Thank you so much. And we definitely know we have got the right vitamins with 98% absorption. Wahoo. I just get excited every time I talk about it. Thank you so much. Lori, are you out there?
She's having technical difficulty. She said It's not letting her *6. She's texted me. She's tried it numerous times.
Will you tell her to hang up, and just tell her to hang up in the three-way her in? Or Pat can do it?
If one of y'all can do that, because I'm not sure how to do that.
She probably used the wrong code.
No, that code, because she spoke earlier.
Okay. Oh, that's right. She did, yeah.
Okay. Have you got, Pat B., have you got Melissa's number? If you will, just let Melissa three-way her in. Just text over Lori's number. We'll move forward. We'll get back with her once you guys are on. That'd be great. If you can just text the number over to Melissa, will be fine. All right. Ken does not make any medical claims. I always want to bring this to your attention, that we don't make any medical claims to treat, heal, cure, or prevent any diseases. But we can provide you, as you have seen tonight, with people who want to share their testimonials about how the 10 products have literally changed their lives. So just keep that in mind. And we also want to tell you, 10 family and guests, it's time to take back control of your health and get your body back to being nutritionally sound. Your wealth is your health. Is somebody there?
Hello?
Yes, hi. Is this Lori?
Hey!
Hi.
Yes,
hey, Lori.
Lori.
Hi.
Okay. Hey, 10 family. My name is Lori Clinton. I'm from Hickory, North Carolina, and I'm a salon and spa owner, and I also own a preschool here in Hickory. I made the decision to have the gastric sleeve surgery in August of 2013. I've been very successful with my weight loss. However, by April, I was struggling to keep my vitamins down. The doctor prescribed me 3 different regimens so that I would not get malnourished. And every time I would try to take them, I would end up throwing up within 2 to 5 minutes of taking them. I couldn't keep anything down after the rest of the day once I would try to take my vitamins. I was experiencing great hair loss. My skin was turning black from my jewelry, from my iron being so low, and I was exhausted all the time. Then Pat B came in, and I was doing her hair, and she introduced me to the 10 sprays. And so I was thinking, well, hey, I've tried everything else. Why not try this? So I thought, this is my savior. So actually, let me tell you, once I had plateaued right before I started the sprays, and I hadn't had a loss of anything in probably almost 5 weeks. And I was on the spray for 1 week, and I lost 6 more pounds.
Oh,
and
wow.
I noticed an immediate difference in my hair. My hair stopped falling out. My skin was level. My iron levels were leveling out and stuff because my skin, the black, went away from underneath my jewelry and stuff. And I felt great. I had a lot of energy and everything. And I've actually lost another 27 pounds since being on the sprays, for a total of 149 pounds lost as of this morning.
Wow.
I also use the sprays for my son. He has asthma and eczema, and summer is usually his worst time for flare-ups, and he's done great. We've not had any flare-ups this summer.
So I just want to say thank you to Pat Mantel.
Oh, wow, Lori, thank you so much. What a marvelous testimonial. Wow, wow, wow. And I tell you what, that's what it's all about. And I know you're sharing it, Lori, with everyone that comes in touch or close to you, sharing these 10 sprays. And once again, it's all about sharing the sprays and helping others change their lives as well. So thank you so much. Oh, great story. And I've never heard it before. Wow, that's marvelous. Thank you so very much. Well, Tim family, as I was saying, you know, your health is your wealth, and you can do this with the 10 sprays, one spray at a time. You can change your body, get it back to being nutritionally sound. Prevention is the key to better health and what the 10 sprays are all about. As we've heard tonight, wow, some marvelous testimonials, and they always just warm my heart hearing how the 10 sprays are changing lives. That's just what it's all about. We're enabling people to get back a better and have a better quality of life. Juanita was telling us the other day where she couldn't get around. She was just real tired and exhausted all the time. That lady and her husband and her brother and his wife, they're all taken off to Hawaii here around the first part of September. So, wow, wow, wow. And they're going to be there 10 days. So it's just so great to hear stories like that of how people are really, truly getting their lives back. And as you all know, and as I tell you every week and on every call, just remember, 10 family and friends, you can prevent disease a lot easier than you can cure disease. You give your body the proper nutrition. It's craving these vitamins. That's why it's working. That's why we're seeing all of these results. The body is craving these vitamins and nutrients. Let's get it in there and go out and share and change the world with 10 sprays. Next up tonight, wow, these fabulous testimonials. Next up tonight is our lovely leader, Cheryl Church from Halifax, Virginia. She will be sharing with you how we can make money with 10.
Great, Pat. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, dear. Go right ahead.
Okay, I'm going to give a short version of our comp plan, you know, with all the great testimonies that you've heard tonight. Now, just give you a little short overview of how you can take those testimonies and turn it into for a way of wealth for you and your family. The first thing you want to do is actually, you know, become a member of the company, get signed up and get qualified. The way that you get qualified is you actually go out and find someone that you'd like to be a business partner with one on the left and one on the right. And then you get a $50 Fast Start bonus for each one that you personally sponsor into the business. And then you get a Team Builder bonus to infinity for each one that they personally enroll into the business. And then also we have what we call a retail sale bonus, where you're able to buy the product from the company for wholesale, and then you're actually out there retailing. I think we've heard some of the great retail stories here on some of these calls that I've heard in the last month. So you've got a lot of retail profit there. The next way is actually you can get, we talked about the Fast Start bonus. You can get what we call an executive bonus when you sign up to and help those two get there too. They actually get a $100 executive bonus. Then we have what we call a weekly team commission bonus. We get paid up to $5,000 a day. This goes for 7 days a week, which maxes us at $35,000 a week. And wow, would I love to make that. And that is simply by 2 diamond packs on either your left or right team, 4 diamond packs on either your left or right team. So when it comes to 2 and 4, you get a what we call a weekly bonus. Then we have a monthly residual income. This is with a point system with buying our packages. With a 3 and 6 point system, you get a residual income of $25 each. And then actually the 8th way to make money is we have a fabulous car bonus very easy to qualify. I have actually been qualified for my car now myself for 3 months, and that is very easy. You get 50 people on either left or right, 25 on either left or right. That gives you a $600 car bonus. If you get 100 on one side and 50 on the other, you get a $1,200 a month car allowance. So back to you, Pat.
Thanks, Cheryl. Great job on my plan. Thank you for sharing with us how we can make the money with 10. Next up tonight is Lori. Lori, will you tell us what's happening in 10?
Yes, Pat. The new company road. Team Effort Network will be moving into Japan on September the 3rd of this year. Following Japan, Canada will be coming in. Mexico is taking a bit longer than anticipated, but Mel and Amy are seeing that it's done right, and it's going to be amazing. In the UK, there are lots of great things happening. England and Scotland are ready to go, and in the future, other European areas will follow. As you can see, we are going to go from a small company to a very large company quickly. If you know someone in the UK, Japan, Mexico, Canada, now it's time to reach out and let them know the Team Effort Network is on their way to getting them healthier and wealthier. Crystal, you want to take over?
Yes. The Road to Success Workshops event will be happening on August 30th, 2014 at the Hilton Concord in Concord, California. If you sincerely want to throw your business into hyperdrive while becoming the best leader you can, you need to get there. One of our North Carolina leaders, Miss Melissa Honeybee, will be attending this event. And our big event is just around the corner. It's time to get your team to the 10 University. It's going to be right here on the East Coast in Washington, D.C. Join us in our nation's beautiful capital, Saturday, September 27th. Ask yourself, do I want to take my business to the next level? Then you and your team needs to be at this event. You don't want to miss it. If you have not done so, go to your back office, click on orders, and buy your ticket, and then book your room at the Gaylord. Our lovely CEOs, Mel and Amy Gill, and Papa Sam will be there. You don't want to miss this meeting and meeting these lovely, caring founders of Team Effort Network. Get to this any way you can, bus, train, or plane. You'll be glad you joined us. Meet all the 10 family leaders. Get a front row seat for your success. Back to you, Pat.
Thanks so much, ladies. Wow. What a great job this team has done tonight. Thank you so very much. Well, we just want to keep you informed, as always, team members plugged into so that you can support the 10 family calls. There's a lot of great information that's shared on these calls each and every Tuesday night and throughout the week. So we're just going to tell you, Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale, Lifestyle Call is Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock. Don't miss them. Great information there as well. Pat, Lowe, Cheryl Church, North Carolina, Virginia Teams Healthy Lifestyle Call every Tuesday, every Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern. Be sure to get your friends and family here, people that you are talking the business about or just the sprays about, so they can get on these calls and learn what they can do for their health as well. Mr. T's Show Me the Money Call is every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Memo Saints, the Lifestyle Spanish Call, Monday through Sunday, 12:10 p.m. Eastern. Get all of your Hispanic friends on the Spanish calls. You can send them there, just invite them there, somebody you're talking to about the business or just the sprays. Invite your friends and your guests to hear what all the buzz is about. Crystal, do you want to go ahead and give us a company summary, please, and some closing thoughts?
Actually, I'm going to do some closing quotes since I gave the summary earlier. I want to remind everybody, though, basically, Amy and Mel's philosophy, and they are committed to make a difference, okay? That is their main goal. My quotes for you tonight, one is an unknown author. It says, "We don't meet people by accident. They are meant to cross our path for a reason." And this is so true with people we meet and we introduce the sprays to them. We met them to share this with them. And my other quote, and this is a very powerful quote, in order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. And that was by Bill Cosby.
Wow. That is totally awesome. Oh, great quotes. Thank you so much, Crystal. Well, special thanks to Pat Benfield and her team from Hickory, North Carolina for co-hosting tonight's call. Great job, team. I'm so proud of you. Thanks for stepping up and sharing with us tonight. I would like to give special thanks to Crystal, Lori, Juanita, Alex, and for their testimonials. Wow, wow, wow. I love the testimonials, and we are making a difference in the lives of others, and that's just so important to me and all of you, I know. Special thanks to all of our speakers tonight. Wow, you guys just did a fabulous job. I'm so proud of you. A special thanks to our wonderful 10 family, our amazing leaders in the field, for your great leadership, continuing to spread the word about Team Effort Network's company and these remarkable 10 sprays. Thank you, 10 family. You're doing a marvelous job out there. And we can never leave our call without giving a special shout out to our CEOs, Mel and Amy Gill, and Papa Sam, for giving all of us this incredible opportunity of a lifetime with amazing products that, as you are seeing and heard tonight, are changing lives. With your vision and your eyes on the future for Team Effort Network and the teams we are creating, we will make 10 Sprays the household name, thanks to Mel and Amy. There's no greater gift than we can all give than the gift to help. So, 10 family, here is what we need to share with you. Prevention is the key. I say it over and over again. Prevention is the key to better health. You need to take back control of your health. Get your body back to being nutritionally sound so you don't have to fight all of those diseases that are out there. You can prevent disease a lot easier than you can cure it. So with the 10 sprays, they are the answer to better health with 98% absorption. Remember, 10 family, only you can make the choice to make a difference in changing your life with 10 sprays, but also with the lives of other people around you. Have you shared the 10 gifts today? Invite people to these calls so they can hear live testimonials, as we have heard tonight, of how 10 sprays are changing lives. I want to see and be able to help Alex change his life even more so, and all of his family, and I know each and every one of you do the same. So see you back here Tuesday night, same time, same station, with the celebration of more lives changed by 10 sprays. Good night, everyone, and stay connected.
Good night.